I'm in downtown Omaha at 17th and Harney Street, and that is the Douglas County Courthouse between 17th and 18th and Harney on the south side. This is 17th, and Farnham on the north side, and that's the Woodman Tower right there. Now, the reason I made this video is because 99 years ago yesterday, on the 28th, or some believe it might have been the 29th, but it started on the 28th of September 1999. There was a race riot that took place right here on the south side. Oh, actually, the courthouse at one point was surrounded, but there was a race riot that took place over an accusation by a 19-year-old girl that a 40-year-old black man by the name of William Saunders Brown had sexually assaulted her. There wasn't any proof, or at least none had been provided yet. He was awaiting trial. He'd just been arrested, and he and 121 other prisoners were up there on the 4th floor. I believe that's where they kept him. Now, it started out at 2 o'clock in the afternoon at Bancroft School in North Omaha. About 200 boys, teenage boys, gathered, and they were all, really up in arms and upset about the fact that one of their schoolmates, she was 19, so she had just graduated the year before, had been supposedly, allegedly assaulted by this man. So they all decided they were going to go down and they were going to march down to the courthouse here. I'm not sure what their intentions were, if they had planned on lynching Will Brown or not, but eventually that's what ended up happening. But they got down here, they left there about 2 o'clock, they got down here about 3, and within an hour or so there was about 400 people, mostly adults, and I believe by the end of the evening there gathered like 20,000. And this right here some pictures show this right here, this area is where you can see photographs from the time of where some of the rioters, had broken all the windows on this side and had set the building on fire and were trying to get to the prisoner because they wanted him to bring him out, give him to him so they could lynch him, so they could hang him. But there's photos of a bunch of people all over the street here, and that right about here there's a photograph, I might try to send a link or include it, of a man right here holding on to those ledges. And then there's another man on here, right here on the window ledge. But there's, windows, glass broken, whatever. Eventually, long story short, they did get Will Brown